Mic check 1, 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, 3.
Mic check 1, 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, 3.
Mic check 1, 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, 3.
It's year 6 of Under the Lights, and tonight we've got a huge football game on deck. Get your popcorn, grab your favorite drink, and crank it up to 11 because high school football is live right here on Under the Lights. Get ready for those holy cows, the Gary Swallow wows, and the unforgettable plays that will have us talking for years to come. It's 48 minutes of pure excitement. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. Live from the broadcast booth, here's the voice of Under the Lights, Jordan Taylor. It's
Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. It is quarterfinal football, and we got a showdown looming. gentlemen, in about 17 minutes from now, it's the #1 ranked team in the entire state of Louisiana, 11-0 Vermilion Catholic Screaming Eagles, and the Road Dogs tonight coming in 10-1. It is, correction, 11-1, Gary. 11-1, the St. Ed's Blue Jays. My, oh my, the showdown we've all been waiting for a week is moments away. Hit the like, hit the share. Somebody's going to the semifinals. And I got my good friend Gary Swallow in the broadcast booth with me to call this one. Excitement is in the air. It's a packed house, my friend.
Jordy, this is one of the games that we've anticipated all year. Man, the Vermilion Catholic Screaming Eagles undefeated against the St. Edmund Blue Jays.
One lone loss.
One lone loss. Both of these teams are very near and dear to our hearts. It's going to be hard to cheer for one or the other, but it's going to be an exciting ball game. I can't wait for the kickoff.
Everyone is here tonight. We welcome in everyone from around the state of Louisiana that will watch this one warm from their living rooms, because it's a chilly one this evening. It is a cold, cold night here in Abbeville, Louisiana, but I know the football on the field is fixing to heat up, my friend.
You are so 100% right, sir. Let's see.
Welcome to the broadcast booth also, Enoch Brogy, Holden Lee. What's going on, Enoch?
Hey, very excited about this. Quarterfinal football, first time seeing Vermilion Catholic up close and personal. I expect a lot of points in this game, Jordy.
If you like points, this is the place to be tonight, right, Mr. Swallow?
Yes, sir. Both of these offenses are very high potent, teams. They can score a lot of points. And you know what? It's going to be, I think personally, it's going to be which defense can control the other's offense to see who's going to be victorious in this game tonight.
I see my neighbors in the chat. Hannah and Guy, what's going on? Drink something good, stay warm tonight. And the rest of you, grab your popcorn, your favorite beverage. We are 15 minutes away from quarterfinal football. Happy Thanksgiving, happy late Thanksgiving to everyone out there. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Now we gear up for quarterfinal football on Black Friday. Gary, no one is shopping right now. They're tuning in for a little football this evening.
That's right. Black Friday is not the same, especially whenever you got Friday night football.
What's up, BJ? I see you in the chat. It's going to be a dandy this evening. Let's go to our pregame talk at this time. We're going to check on the records for both teams, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Starting with the undefeated Vermilion Catholic Screaming Eagles. They come in ranked #1 in the state. 11-0 record, Division IV Select Playoffs. They're trying to get back to the big dance. This one going to be a lot of fun. And then for the St. Ed's Blue Jays, 11-1 record, currently ranked #8. Winner of this game hosts the semifinals. There's a lot to play for.
You are right, Jordy. Both of these teams want another home game. St. Ed's is on the road right now, but they want to desperately go back to Blue Jay Stadium. And, man, it is going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome indeed. And you know what else, Gary?
What's that?
They got two fantastic ball coaches here on the football field tonight. Head football coach for Vermilion Catholic, Brock Prejean, one of the best around. He's an absolutely tremendous friend, and I can't thank him enough for the opportunity this evening. And St. Ed's Blue Jay head football coach James Shiver, two great friends. It's going to be a lot of fun to call this one tonight. Gary, may the best man, best team, best fan base win.
You're right, Jordy. A bunch of respect for each other. VC has a lot of respect for St. Ed's, and so does St. Ed's have a lot of respect for VC. And you know what? It should be that way. That is what, good competitive football is all about. You can be friends, but whenever we kick off, hey, we're going to try to go at you.
Gary, let me tell you something, my friend. It is cold tonight.
We got a little nip in the air, Mr. Jordy.
Game day temperatures 45 degrees, and they say windy. Well, it's cutting straight through us at the top of this press box right now, but the great thing tonight, no chance of rain. Bundle up, hot chocolates on full display.
Oh, yeah, and they got plenty. We already got us each a cup before we come up here, and I'm going to tell you right now, come halftime, we might have to go get a refill.
Impact players, and boy, they got some big ones this evening that we're going to watch on both sides of the football. You start with Vermilion Catholic, Johnny Football himself, #1 Jonathan Dortez. You're going to call his name a lot tonight.
Yes, we are going to be saying Dortez a lot tonight. Very exciting player and very explosive, key to the victory for the St. Ed's.
Number 16, Alan McLean, and number 53, Gabe Boudreaux. Watch those guys. Fun to watch for this Screaming Eagle Ball Club. Let's go to St. Ed's. Man, you could have put a lot of them in here. I narrowed it down to 3. Here's my 3 for you, Gary.
What's that?
Impact players, Seth O'Quinn from the receiver position.
Most
fast
definitely.
and fast.
Fast and fast. You are right.
Kane West, the key to success. He's got to have a big night.
Yes, he's going to be the very big key for St. Edmunds.
And your final one, 2700, Henry Summerlin. My God, does he run physical.
Summerlin is one of the best runners pound for pound I've seen in the state this year. He is a very talented young man, and he is a very big key for St. Ed's.
Gary, keys to victory. We'll get to them when we come right back. Right now, Vermilion Catholic is entering the stadium, and we're going to go to them. And Enoch Holden, take this in, my boys.
Stand up and make some noise.
Very traditional entrance right here.
See if we can raise this camera, Gary. Here we go.
There you go. This is a very big tradition for Vermilion Catholic.
Coming through the stadium.
There you go.
Not an empty seat in the house. What a cool moment.
Yes.
And let the smoke fill at the other side. A great tradition here. Enoch's got goosebumps. Well, Enoch, you ain't seen nothing yet. Fireworks are fixing to go off. Blue Jays fixing to take their sideline. Vermilion Catholic fixing to take their sideline. Who's going first? And a great song to play. The helmet is rocking over there. And it looks like the Blue Jays will hit the sideline first. Here comes the St. Ed's Blue Jays. White on white tonight, trying to go into Vermilion Catholic season, and fireworks have gone off. Here comes the Screaming Eagles. Oh, Gary.
We're in for some football tonight, Jordy.
You better buckle in. Minutes of wait. Playoff football. Let's go. Got us down there, sir? We're going to go down to the field at this time, ladies and gentlemen.
McLean, one named Dortez, and Straha.
Okay, guys, shake hands. Introduce yourself.
And the Blue Jays, their captains are to go. Someone.
You ready? Ready. All right. Quarterfinal game, right? Winner goes on, loser goes home, right? You guys are the home team. You guys are the visitors. Since you're the visitor, you're going to call it coin toss. I have a coin here that says heads. The other side says tails. What do you call? He calls heads. It is tails. You won the toss. You want to defer. Vermilion Catholic won the toss and they defer. You want the football. You want to defend the clock. So y'all come over here. Y'all come over here. Right here. St. Edmund will receive. All right, guys, shake hands. You good?
Great sportsmanship there. St. Ed's will receive. VC won the toss and deferred. So we get a chance to see the St. Edmunds offense first.
Gary?
Yes, sir?
It's going to be some fun.
Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm excited. A lot of excitement right here, buddy.
We're going to go to the national anthem at this time, Gary.
Yes. And our outstanding Catholic schools. Tonight's game is not just a celebration of football. It's a celebration of the spirit that unites us all. We're thankful for the unwavering support from our families, alumni, faculty, coaches, and all who stand behind our teams. We'd also like to thank our field crew and to all who made our Friday Night Lights and VC Athletics strong and thriving. Your passion and dedication inspire our student athletes to give their best both on and off the field. And at this time, we'd like to present our prayer by senior Jenna Beth Hagel, followed by our national anthem sung by sixth grader Wyatt Lemire.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Dear God, please take this moment in our lives and use it to give you glory and praise. Take our passion for this sport and allow it to convey your love. Take the hours of training and the commitment to excellence and use it to bring joy and inspiration to others. Take our desire to be the best athletes we can be and transform it into zeal for your kingdom. We pray specifically for the safety of all these athletes here tonight. In Jesus' name, amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Play ball. Let's go, Gary.
Yes, sir. Time for some football, Jordy.
Gary, this is a New Orleans Association crew this evening. I want to thank our good friend Alex Golden for going down and do the coin toss for us. Let's check those game day keys to victory at this time real quick, Mr. Swallow.
Yes, sir.
Judge Austin Fickenstein.
For Vermilion Catholic, win the turnover battle, win the trenches, feed off the energy in the stadium. Secondary's got to have a big night, and Jonathan Dortage be special.
Yes.
For
Jonathan.
St. Ed's, control the emotions. It's a big game. You have not been here in a while. Limit the penalties, set the edges, got to tackle in space. Kane West, you do you, Kane West, and turn this into an old-fashioned shootout. On the broadcast this evening, ladies and gentlemen,
All right,
Jordan Taylor doing play-by-play, color Gary Swallow, producer Holden Lee, and stats tonight, Enoch Brogy. Final words, Gary Swallow, as we get ready for kickoff this evening.
Can't wait. I'm ready for a good game. We're getting ready to have a shootout, Jordy. I have a feeling.
Let's do it. Blake Moran and Seth O'Quinn back deep for the Blue Jays. Enjoy the game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for choosing Under the Lights to bring you this quarterfinal matchup in Boot Meets Ball. And it's taken in by Summerlin.
Summerlin takes possession.
And he is up in it. Round the 21, New Orleans, 22.
22-yard line, Jordy.
Is where they will set up shop, 1st and 10. And we will see Kane West and company come out. Gary, I said it in the key to victory just now. You got to make it a shootout.
Most definitely, Jordy. This is going to be very important for them. They need to, start fast and stay going.
1st and 10, our first look at the Blue Jays offense.
Engineering and Inspection and Gulf Coast Bank.
Start off 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Summerlin waits in the backfield. And they're going to swing it out. Throw a little bubble pass to O'Quinn. And that's good defense there from the Screaming Eagles. Flying to the football, but you expected it.
You're right, Jordy. They are swarming to the ball. That was, very good setup, good reaction by the defense. Very, very positive start for VC. But still a gain of 2.
Gain of about 3 on the play.
2 or 3.
Second down and 7.
Picked up 3, 2nd and 7 from the 25-yard line. West waits on the snap. There it is. Summerlin going to get the carry. Tries to go outside, spins straight into a tackle in. VC defense coming to play here early.
Right, gain of a yard, Jordy.
Look around, guys. Look at the stadium. You got Blue Jay fans nowhere to sit right now. You got Screaming Eagle fans still piling in here. Nowhere for them to sit. It's wrapped around here.
Great atmosphere, Jordy. Great high school football Friday.
Good hot chocolate. And we also have some hot boudin, cold push, and let's go.
Critical 3rd down here. If you're the Blue Jays, you do not want to go 3 and out here, which you know how many possessions will you have to score. And they're going to call a timeout, and Screaming Eagles, they're fired up coming off the field here. We'll take a timeout with them, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching quarterfinal football live on Under the Lights. Let's go check on one of our sponsors at this time. And we'll check on the pools. Crawfish House Works. Locally owned and operated. The Crawfish House and Grill, the finest Cajun restaurant in Opelousas, Louisiana, located at 1214 South Union Street. They're open for lunch Sunday through Friday, 11 to 2, and dinner Tuesday through Saturday, 5 to 9 p.m. So if you're in town for lunch or dinner, pass by for some great Cajun seafood. Dine in or take it to go. They do accept reservations and also offer catering. Find them on Facebook or give them a call at 337-948-0. Back to the game we go. Thank you to Crawfish House and Grill. 3rd down and 7. And run the option pass. It's got a man wide open, but he underthrows the pass. And there's a penalty flag, Gary.
Whoa, man.
Defensive back never turned around there.
Never turned around at all.
How about the old option pass right there?
Yep. Starting early in the bag of tricks, Jordy.
Hey, when you're in the playoffs and you're in the quarterfinals, you ain't been here in a while, you throw the whole kitchen sink.
You right.
A pass interference call against Vermilion Catholic. That'll be 15-yard penalty.
15-yard penalty. Going to be an automatic 1st down.
Correct.
Possession of the ball, 1st down from the 41-yard.
And they ran the option there. Before he can get it off, he was hit. That's what caused the bad pass.
Yeah, right. There was some good pressure on him.
1st and 10 Blue Jays. On the move from the 41-yard line. Wes barking orders. Gives the handoff to Summerlin. And Summerlin lowers his hat. Goes for about 6-7 yards. And we'll call it 6.
Call it 6, Jordy.
Ball down to the 46-yard line. That'll be 2nd down and about 4.
Anybody else having trouble with the stream? I think our service is pretty good on our end.
Yeah, I'm having issues with some of the other games that we have, Jordy.
Let us know if no one's able to watch it right now. 2nd and 4. There's the snap. Summerlin getting another carry. Good blocks up front. And Summerlin picks up a Blue Jay 1st down.
Looks like it's going to be at the 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line for the Blue Jays, Jordy. Very important drive to set the tone for the Blue Jays.
Chains will move. 1st and 10. Blue Jays go quick. Ball lies at the 47-yard line. 9:24 and counting. And it goes quarterback power. Kane West lowers his hat. And he's taken down for a short gain. There on the tackle, Jackson Trahan.
Looks like he got about 3, Jordy. So it'll be a 2nd and 7.
And about 7 to go.
We'll give you scores from around the state of Louisiana coming up at the end of the 1st quarter. A lot of great games going on tonight. There you go, pistol. 2nd and 7. Here comes Moran in motion. He's going to get the pass into the flats. A sure-handed receiver.
Pass is complete to Moran.
And going to be about 2 yards short.
He got about 4, Jordy.
Play, that'll be
3rd and about 2.
3 from the 39-yard line.
So call it 3rd and a long 2, Gary. Four down territory here, and they got him to jump off sides. Oh, my. And that's going to be another 1st down.
There'll be 2 penalties.
2 penalties on this drive. That's causing 1st downs.
5-yard penalty. 1st down for the Blue Jays. Ball is on the 34-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. 8:08 to play 1st quarter. 0-0 your score. See if Kane West takes a shot here. Instead, Summerlin gets the carry. Summerlin breaks the tackle. And he goes for about 8 yards. And a good drive going. Can they finish it off?
26-yard line. That'll be 2nd
and 2.
For the Blue Jays.
They're going with a heavy look here, Gary.
Yes, sir. Looks like they're going to have a little bit of oomph in front of him.
Kane West going to call his own number, needs 2 yards.
Looks like he's got it.
And he's got 3. 1st down, Blue Jays.
No civilians, that's the 1st down for the Blue Jays. That'll be 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line.
First and 10 from the 24-yard line. West checks to the sideline, changing plays. Waiting on the snap. There it is, gonna drop back the pass. Looks clean pocket, now he's gonna tuck it and run. And not a good decision there, Gary. But great coverage in the back end from the Screaming Eagles.
That was amazing. Great job by the St. Edmunds line to keep him clean. But when he made that break to run, the VC defense merged on him real quick and gain of about 1 yard, Jordy. So it'll be 2nd down and about 9.
But you also don't want to just chunk it into double coverage, and an interception on this drive would be crucial. 2nd and 8. Summerlin gets the carry, and Summerlin is upended. What a tackle.
That linebacker just shot through the line of scrimmage and said,
actually,
no.
that was a defensive lineman.
That was a lineman?
Number 53, Gabe Boudreaux, one of our impact players before the game.
I thought it was a linebacker shooting, but, man, that's a great job of that young man.
3rd down and 9. Passing down here. Moran's in the slot. O'Quinn's at the top of your screen. See who he goes to here. Gonna run a screen to Moran. And the pass is complete. And that's good defense there. Now decision time. Do you take the field goal? But if I know James Shiver, you ain't taking field goals this evening.
Oh, no. 4th down and about 5, Jordy.
And he might take a timeout here to get the right play call. He's already burned one.
Yeah, that's important to know, Jordy. He's already burned a 1 timeout. He's got time. He's got 15 seconds. Looks like.
And they're going to go with a little trickery here.
Little swinging gate.
I like it, but Coach Brayshaw said I ain't having none of it. Timeout, Screaming Eagles. We'll take a timeout with them. 5:04 to play here from Screaming Eagle Stadium. Let's check a sponsor. Howard Pool Company, taking pride in every pool since 1973. Locally owned and operated, serving all of South Central Louisiana, specializing in new construction, genuine and vinyl liner swimming pools. Give Mr. Kyle Vidrine a call today at 337-942-7222. Decision time. Do they go back to the same formation here, Gary?
Not sure, Jordy. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's going to be an unbalanced.
4th down. VC trying to get a big stop here. Here comes the blitz.
Pass.
Taking a shot to the flats. It's complete. Did he get enough for the 1st down? And he did.
He did, Jordy.
Good pitch and catch there to number 3, John Landry. 3 times on this drive where it's start to yourself. They had a shot to give it to VC, and they've got it every single time.
You right,
2
Jordan.
penalties and then a 4th down conversion. Hey, this might be Hunter Summerlin time. Let's see if Summerlin gets the carry. And he will, right up the gut. And a good defense there.
No gain, Jordy. No gain.
That was number 25 there on the stop, Luke McLean. I think we're in 4 down territory again. Going with the heavy set. Receivers check out of the game. Kane West is going to call his own number here.
That's what it looks like.
Following behind his blocks, trying to kick it outside. Can he outrun him to the sideline? And he can't.
And he's run out of bounds.
And it's going to be third down.
3rd down. He picked up a few yards there, Jordy. It's going to be. Looks like it's going to be a 3rd and about 4 or 5.
Ball's going to be put on about the 6-yard line. That'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Blue Jays.
See if you can get this to work. Give it a day, Enoch. 3rd down. Same formation. Calling his own number again. He's hit.
Oh, my
that
gosh.
linebacker.
Wow.
Making his presence known this evening. Number 16, Alan McLean. And it is 4th down. And what a moment here. They done took 8 minutes off the game clock, and we're still 0-0.
And still on the
Will
initial
this drive come up empty? 4th down, Kane West waiting on the snap. There it is. Gonna draw back the pass. Number 7, Blake Moran. Touchdown, Blue Jays. What a drive. What a call and what a drive.
What a call, what a drive. Very, very big call there. Defense was not in bad position, but man, that was a perfect throw, perfect catch. Great job, Blue Jays.
My, oh my, Gary. That drive right there took almost 9 minutes off the game clock, and we go 2-point conversion here. There's the snap. Kane West
And, looks
runs
like
right into the teeth of the defense. And
no good.
It is no good. Ladies and gentlemen,
wow, Jordy.
3:09 to play first quarter. Your new score from Screaming Eagle Stadium. Blue Jays 6, Vermilion Catholic 0. Gary, I'm going to say this. These two teams can match each other all night.
I think so, Jordy. Now we get a chance to see what the Screaming Eagles, what Vermilion Catholic is doing.
Now we get to see this high-powered Vermilion Catholic offense. Gary, St. Ed's came in averaging 51 a game. VC came in averaging 46 a game. We're not done scoring points this evening.
You're right, Jordy. I think this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning.
Ambulance for always being with us to help our team if you ever need. Thank you, Canadian Ambulance, for your support of the New Catholic Legacy of Mount Palmer. And we resume play with 3 minutes and 9 seconds.
Back deep for the Screaming Eagles. Number 16, Island McLean. Kicking off for the Blue Jays, number 21, Lenny Reed. And they're not going to kick it deep tonight, Gary.
There's going to be a
sky kicks
kick
all night, and they kicked it to the wrong man.
Are you right? Look out.
That was Jonathan Dortez.
42.
And might be why they put him right there.
Yeah, I think so.
You're going to have to be careful right there.
He gets a key block. He gets one block right there, and there's nothing between him and the goal line, Jordy.
First and 10 to the Eagles.
And it is 1st and 10, Screaming Eagles, and we will get to see Jonathan Dortez for the first time this evening. And he's going to have a healthy dose in the run game himself. And there's his first carry of the evening. And Gary, there goes Johnny Football.
There he is.
There he goes. One block, he's gone, Gary. Touchdown, Vermilion Catholic.
One play, Jordy.
My, oh my, Johnny Football strikes.
Wow.
And he sets the tone right back at him.
There's a flag on the play, and it's going to probably be a horse collar tackle.
Gary, that's a bad man.
My goodness. That was, oh my God.
That quick?
Waving off the flag because of the touchdown, I'm sure.
58 yards in a blink of an eye. Here comes the track meet.
We talked about it early.
2:50 remaining. We'll give you some scores from around the state coming up at the end of the first quarter. But Gary, I told you, how fast would it take for them to answer? The extra point is up. Extra point is through.
Good.
2:50 to play from Screaming Eagle Stadium, first quarter. And your new score is Vermilion Catholic 7, St. Ed 6. Buckle in.
The blink of an eye, Jordy. The blink of an eye, and it was amazing. Oh, my gosh. We're in for a great ball game tonight, Jordy. Oh, my God.
Holden, are you impressed? One play?
I think we're all kind of in shock right now. Very good, man. Amazing.
Enoch, check those wind gusts because it's kicking up.
Yeah, it's making everything fly over here.
Oquan, Moran back deep. And how will they respond? Moran picks it up around the 10. Gonna try to get something out of nothing.
By the 23-yard line, Jordy.
So here we go. An 8-minute drive a while ago. Now you go, what was it, 20 seconds off the game clock? I don't know.
It wasn't much. One play. Man, just you know, I just don't know what to say right now, Jordy. That happened so fast. It's unbelievable.
With these two offenses tonight, you might see a lot of one-place type of scores.
It can happen on both ways. It can happen on either team.
1st and 10 Blue Jays. Now they're trying to go answer. West drops back to pass.
Oh, he's getting flushed.
And he is brought down and sacked. There on a sack, number 53, Gabe Boudreaux.
Gabe Boudreaux on that sack for the Eagles, ladies and gentlemen. Loss of about 10 on his
Wow, that's a loss of about 10 yards, Jordy.
And a big loss. You do not want to be behind the sticks tonight.
Not with this defense. This defense is playing some good ball. You know, barring 2 penalties, it could well be, you know, a 7-0 ball game.
Hand off to Summerlin, breaks off the first tackle, and can't skip past the second.
Gain of about 4, Jordy.
Alan McLean there on the stop. Correction. Luke McLean.
Gain of about 4 yards, Jordy.
17-yard line. Down and about 15.
Third down and long, Gary.
Third down and long.
You have to throw a little screen here or take a shot down the field.
Right, Jordy. You gotta either go for it or you try to set something quick to get some yardage. You know, give it to your back or your offense player out wide out and let him get some yards after catch.
Gradney comes in motion, and we got whistles.
We got motion.
We got false start on the offense. And St. Ed's on drive number 2. They're going in the wrong direction.
Yes, sir, Jordy. That's not good.
That'll be 3rd and 20 for the Blue Jays.
Minute 15 remaining first quarter. You should see the scene here tonight. They wrapped around. And Kane West brought down and sacked again. My, oh my. Number 51. Seth Boudreaux says hello to somebody.
Loss of about another 5 yards. That'll be 4th down and 25.
And it looks like it's going to be a punting situation.
And we
for the
said,
Blue Jays, first punt.
We said, what's the over-under on punts tonight? Well, here's our first one in the first quarter. And told Gary, don't kick it to him. Jonathan Dortez waits at the 45-yard line.
If you kick it to him, and look out.
It's a low kick, and he's just going to let this one roll. And he pushes his own man out of the way. Hey, that's a senior making a play right there.
Yeah, you're right. That young man didn't see the ball in back of him. The guy, he could have well pushed the Blue Jay could have well pushed him into the ball, and that would have been a live ball. It would have been Blue Jay
football.
Yes, right there.
All right, Mr. Swallow, 17 seconds, about how much time it took a while ago for them to score. But 17 seconds remaining first quarter. They did it in one play. Here we go. I say give it right back to Dortez. Same play call.
Most definitely. I mean, if it works once, it'll probably work again. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And you may see 30 to 40 carries tonight from number 1.
Very, very possible, Jordy.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Instead, he's going to drop back to pass. Looking to take a shot. And it's a one-on-one route, and it is incomplete.
In his hands, Jordy.
Woo!
That was dropped in there from the heavens. Man, that was
Gary.
The defender, I think, stripped it.
Gary VC on the sideline. They wanted a flag.
Oh yes, I saw that. But man, that was so close. I don't think that would have ever got called, Jordy. But man, that was a beautiful.
Here we go.
Pass.
2nd and 10. They're going quick. And they go quarterback design run. Dortez gets some blocks. And he picks up a first down.
And more.
And I think that's how we win the first quarter.
No, he went out of bounds, Jordy.
Went out of bounds with 9 ticks remaining.
Nope, they're going to run it. So
and they're going to run it into the first quarter. Gary, well,
wow.
7-6, just how he scripted it, right?
I don't know if we scripted that, Jordy, but man, what a first quarter.
Hey, two teams throwing punches early, my friend. 3 more quarters to decide a winner who's going to the semis. Let's check on some scores from around the state of Louisiana.
Scores from around the state of Louisiana. Here we go. Logansport 7, Franklin 0, second quarter. Covenant Christian and Ouachita Christian tied at 0. Southern Lab up on Kentwood, 6-0.
That winner gets this game.
Yep. Riverside and Ascension Catholic tied at 7. Generate and General Trask tied at 8. Mangum and South Plaquemine scoreless. Calvary Baptist 14, Episcopal 0. Lafayette Christian 7, Dunham 0. Catholic New Iberia 7, Newman 0. Laurelville 7, Gina 0. Union Parish 14, Kinder 0. Sterlington 14, Oak Grove 7. St. James 7, Pine 0. Joel Sumner 6, Bunkie 0. Estruma and Madison Prep scoreless. Booker T. Washington of New Orleans trails Leesville 6-0.
Hold that thought. Here we go. First play of the second quarter. And Dortez going to call his own number here. Trying to get skinny in between the tackles.
Gain of about 2 yards.
Go ahead,
Jordy.
Enoch. Make them quick.
All right. I got it right here. There's John Curtis and Turling, scoreless. Edie White, 7. Vanderbilt Catholic, 6. Cecilia, 10. North DeSoto, 7. Iowa, 7. Franklin Parish, 6. Franklinton and Lakeshore tied at 7. Opelousas, 8. Plaquemine, 7. STM, 14. Edna Carr, 0.
Hold that thought. Here we go. Second down and 8. Dortez drops back to pass, throws the one to the tight end, and just out of the reach of his tight end there. And it will be third down and 8. Go ahead, sir.
Got a few more for you. STM 14 at Nakar 0.
Come on, upset alert.
John Curtis and Turling scoreless. Central Baton Rouge 7, West Monroe 0. Alexandria 7, Bird 3.
Whoa.
Rummel and Catholic scoreless. Neville 7, Chalmette 0. Destrehan 7, Airline 6, and Ruston 14, Southside 7.
Thank you,
all your scores
sir.
right now.
Dortez.
There he goes.
Oh my! What's the speed on Dortez, Gary?
That is very close. I think he's got a
He's
first.
got enough.
Yeah.
Needed 7. He got 8. First down, Vermilion Catholic. Gary, his separation speed is unreal.
He goes from 0 to wide open very fast, Jordy. Man, very, very fast young man, unique athlete at the quarterback position.
And Gary, he's played a lot of downs here since his freshman year.
Most definitely.
1st and 10, VC on the move, same play call. And that's some good defense there that time from the Blue Jays.
Right, they kind of knew that.
And got a Blue Jay slow to get up.
He's kind of, it looks like they might have to look at him.
Number
Jordan.
6, Ian Rodder, slow to get up there, and they got to take a look at him, Gary.
Oh, he got stuck.
That don't look good.
We have an injury timeout on the field.
We used to say he got his bell rung, Jordy, but with concussion protocol these days, he has to be looked at. Has to definitely be looked at.
Ladies and gentlemen, as they look at the injured Blue Jay, I can't tell if it's 6 or 8, but as they look at the
I think it's 6.
injured Blue Jay, we'll step away, ladies and gentlemen. 10:31 to play here, second quarter. 7-6 is your score at this time.
That is 8, I think, Jordy.
So we'll see, Gary, how soon he comes back into the game. Prayers are with the young man at this time.
Most definitely, most definitely. Second down and about 9.
Yeah, we'll call it 2nd and 9 here. You look at the defensive backs, Gary. They're giving a lot of cushion this evening. Do not want to get hit looking in the backfield because they know Screaming Eagles can run it almost every play. And they go quarterback design run again. Tries to leapfrog a defender.
Looks like you got about 4 or 5.
And we got a big third down coming.
You right, Jordy. Do you think this is 4 down territory for this offense?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Here we go, Enoch. Third down. What's the play call here? And they're going to check to the sideline.
Wouldn't be surprised if it's a quarterback draw play right here.
Hey.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Or if they're going to pass it, expect a bubble screen.
Here we go. Quarterback design draw it is.
Inside.
And he is going into the end zone. Touchdown, Vermilion Catholic. Number 2.
For number 1.
We're just going to call him Johnny Football tonight, Gary. How's that?
Just as soon.
10 yards.
10 yards to the house.
To the house. And they add on to their lead. An extra point pending.
And here we go, extra point.
Kick is up and good. It snuck through.
And with 9:42 left in the second quarter, Jordy, it's Screaming Eagles 14, St. Edmunds Blue Jays 6. Now, this is important, Jordy. How do the Blue Jays respond?
You're going to have to score with them.
They're going to have to say, how do they respond? Did they come back and can they compose themselves and dominate like they did that first drive? Or, will VC kind of flex its muscles?
I deleted it, Holden. Actually, I banned them from the page. I mean, they're complaining about the announcers. So, I mean, it's a free stream, ladies and gentlemen. It's a free stream.
And the kick is up.
And here we go. O'Quinn taking it from the 5-yard line. And good kick coverage there from the Screaming Eagles.
Got to about the 25-yard line, Jordy.
You said they got an answer here, Gary. They have not taken a shot down the field. Will we see it here?
Yes.
Will we see it on this drive?
They need to do something to try to change it up a little bit. The first drive, they basically controlled the ball, got helped by a couple of penalties. But, man, they just need to relax, calm down, and just go with it.
Remaining first half.
Here we go.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. A lot of separation from the corners. Let's see if they start taking some quick hitch routes here. Nope. Instead, Kane West going to call his own number. He picks up about a yard or 2.
Yeah, looks like he got about 2, Jordy. Second down and about 8.
9:20 to play here, second quarter, and Kane West comes up limping. That ain't a good sign.
You're right, Jordy.
Cannot afford to lose him.
Not at all.
But I know he's a senior. He's going to tough this one out. Second and 8. Let's see if he can get his receivers involved in this offense here. And he will. Quick pass out, fires, and he dropped it. Got to catch them all tonight, Gary.
That was yeah, you got against this team, you can't afford to make mistakes.
Small mistakes will get you beat this evening. When you know you're in a track meet with VC, you got to catch them all.
Yes.
Third down, and you're in a situation now where you could give it right back to VC. You got to be careful. If you're VC, boy, your defense is feeling really good right now. Cannot get hit with a double move here. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
Instead, they run the football on 3rd and long. Breaks off the first tackle and tackle down from behind. And not sure about that play call.
Yeah, you're right, Jordy. That was a gain, basically hardly no gain at all.
You gain
maybe
a 1 yard, and you're giving it right back to the Screaming Eagles.
And about 7.
Oh, you can't go for it on 4th down.
Not in your own territory.
Like this, there's no way.
Here comes the punting unit.
Got a quick one for you. Franklin Parish just scored another touchdown. Franklin Parish is up 14-7 on Iowa.
Gotcha.
Oh, wow.
What about an Opelousas score? You got one?
I believe it's still 8-7. I will check.
And Bunky. And there's the kick. Line drive kick. And Dortez will have a shot here. And he's drugged down from behind. We got a penalty flag around the 41-yard line, Gary. Let's check in, see what happened here.
Let's see what they got.
Looks like they said Cecilia 16, North Dakota 7 in the chat. Come on now.
Yeah. Hey, let us know what the scores are, guys. Put them in the chat. Let us know.
Gina 6, and it's against the Blue Jays, and this is going to be a big-time penalty.
You're right, Jordy.
Let's see where they mark this football at. And here we go.
1, 2.
And you're down.
That's 15 face mask.
You're all the way down to the 29-yard line. And an offense you have not stopped yet. Threatening again. First and 10, Screaming Eagles. And run a little misdirection, a little reverse here. Good vision
cutback
there, and a good cutback, you indeed. And the late penalty flag flies. This one may be a holding call.
Yeah, maybe. Legal block in the back.
I got your score updates for that Plaquemine Opelousas game. Plaquemine up 13-8. And that game is still in the first quarter, it looks like.
Legal block in the back is the call.
It'll be first down.
VC penalized. Let's see where they spot this football at.
It's a spot foul, Jordy, so it's going to be 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
So repeat first down, correct?
Correct. Yes, sir.
7:45, 14-6 your score.
First and 20 for the Eagles in the 39-yard line.
Yeah. The block, the foul was at the line, right at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be.
Dortez going to drop back the pass, going to run a little bubble screen here. Good pass, good blocks. There goes number 3. Runs right into the defender. Gary, if he'd have stayed outside, he'd have scored.
Probably so. But he got a first down, Jordy.
That was Jaron Bazard.
Gain of about 22 yards.
On the reception.
Yep, gain of about 22 yards. So, man, that was.
And here comes the Screaming Eagles again. We talked about how explosive they are. They're showing it here in the first quarter. Here comes Dortez. Got some blocks, turns the burner zone, and he gets it to the end zone. Did he get in? He did. Touchdown, Screaming Eagles.
Oh, my goodness.
The hat trick, Gary.
Wow, that's number 3, Jordy. Amazing young man.
My, oh, my. The confetti is flying in the crowd here.
Wow.
Gary, you got to score with him?
Yes.
Because VCA is not taking the foot off the gas pedal.
That's an 18-yard touchdown run, guys, for Mr. Dortez. 18 yards.
And I think the offense is staying on the field here. I think they're going for 2.
Yep, that's what it's looking like, Jordy.
Two-point conversion. Dortez going to check to the sideline. Calls his own number, slips, bounces off the tackle, dives for the end zone, and he is short. Two-point conversion, no good. Your new score from Screaming Eagle Stadium with 7:02 to play here in the quarterfinal matchup. Vermilion Catholic 20, St. Ed 6. Gary,
yes,
you
sir.
got a big drive coming. You don't go answer here. Things could get ugly.
Yes, could get ugly really fast. Very important for St. Ed's to calm down and get their momentum back to where they had it in the first drive. They just need to come in and, calm down a little bit and gain control of themselves and just drive the ball down the field. And on the other side of the ball, VC has to basically make a statement with their defense. Come up and try to stop them and get the ball back.
Y'all want a score update between two heavyweights going at it?
What we got?
Sterlington 21, Oak Grove 7, second quarter.
Wow, that's a big one.
Gary?
Yes, sir.
Dortez is every bit of advertised, isn't he?
Oh, most definitely, Jordy.
Ratney going to take this one in.
Going outside. side to side is not going to do it. Got to go north and south.
And it will be 1st and 10. You're down a couple scores, 6:56 to play before halftime. You know Vermilion Catholic gets it to come out when we start the second half. So
yes,
you got crucial time in this quarterfinal matchup.
Right, you got 6:56 to go down and try to get some points, because you cannot let VC get the ball back as explosive as that offense is. They might do it too far.
They have not opened up the passing game yet.
Right, they really haven't.
Continue to try to run up on this front seven, and VC has made them pay for it. 1st and 10. Try to get them to jump off sides. Good discipline there, under pressure, and a good screen there, but better discipline.
Yes, the defense is playing some good discipline ball right there. They're not giving up very much. That was a gain of 3, 4, right at 4.
16-13, Cecilia, Enoch. Seems like they're out of rhythm right now. Not much is going right on offense besides that one drive with the 2 penalties.
Right.
Something's got to spark this Blue Jay offense. Here comes a pass to Oquan. Oh, and there's that defensive coverage there. Number 3, shot out of a cannon. Jaron Bazard with the stop.
Jordan, it's like when they read that screen, they're just going for it. They're not even thinking about anything. They're just going for the ball carrier. Very, very big plus, man. That
Gary,
is awesome.
you think VC has heard it all week about the offense? They said everyone was going to make this a shootout, and you know what they said? Our defense is pretty darn good. Well, they're showing it tonight.
You're right, Jordan. You're right.
Pass out to the flat. That's dangerous. It's going to be a pick 6. Oh, my goodness. Gone forever. Pick 6 to pay dirt.
Goodness.
And it's all Screaming Eagles, folks. Woo.
Man.
He read his eyes the whole way, Gary. And there's some energy in this stadium right now. You can hear a pin drop on the other sideline.
Unbelievable, Jordy. My goodness.
Number 14, Trey Hebert, the freshman, pick 6.
Wow. A freshman, Jordy. Wow.
That was a 40-yard pick 6 there.
Kick is up.
Kick
is good.
Wow.
And it's all Screaming Eagles here in the first half. Your new score from Screaming Eagle Stadium with 5:26 to play in the second quarter. VC 27, Blue Jays 6. Gary.
Wow, Jordy, that's all I can say.
You're right.
That was amazing. The defender read that pass. I think when from the snap, he read it and just made a break for it, caught it, and just there was no denying, nothing between him and the end zone. Great job.
I got another big one that pertains to this game. The winner gets this matchup. Kentwood 8, Southern Labs 6. The Roos scored a touchdown in the 2-point conversion just recently.
Wow. Look
Second
out.
quarter.
Don't underestimate the Roos.
The winner of this game gets the winner of that game.
We're going to talk reactions at halftime. That's a good kick there. Taking in at the 2-yard line. Four-headed steam. Boy, Gary, they stay in their lanes, don't they?
Man, that is... You want to talk about kick coverage, Jordy. That was textbook the way that you saw it. They stayed in their lanes, they waited, and they converged on the ball. Very good discipline for Vermilion Catholic.
We talked about answering. Now you got to answer.
You have to answer now. You got 5 minutes and 18 seconds. If you don't, they get a chance to get the ball back before the end of the half, and they can score so quick. It's unbelievable. Got to answer right now, Jordy. It's very important for the Blue Jays.
Have not taken that shot down the field. I'm very surprised. We got 5:18 to play in the second quarter, and they still have not taken the home run shot yet.
You're right. And that's
their bread.
That's their bread and butter.
They like the home run ball.
Okay, so we resume play 1st and 10.
Here we go. Waiting on the snap. And there it is. West, under pressure, is going to sling it out of bounds. And this defensive fronts,
The pressure,
they're causing havoc.
God, Jordy, the pressure is getting to him, man. I don't know what's going on. It's like the line is moving wherever he goes. The whole line is on top of him. It's amazing, man. They're getting penetration really, really fast. Here we go.
We got whistles.
Second down. Oh.
Before we can get there, Gary, we got whistles.
All right, we have a timeout on the field, ladies and gentlemen.
And they're telling both teams to go to the sidelines.
What happened? I didn't.
Now they tell them to come back on the field. They had to put some more time back on the clock.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
5:05 on the game clock. 2nd and 10. Hand off to Summerlin. And that's a gaping hole that time. Fumble the football, and VC's got it!
Oh, my goodness!
And they're playing possessed tonight.
Jordy, that is something that you cannot do.
Right now, all the momentum is on this sideline.
You're right,
and somebody put their hat on the football, and VC
bounced out.
VC smelling blood.
Oh man, Jordy, they like the sharks just around there, you know, swimming around their prey. It's unbelievable. They're smelling it.
And if I'm VC here, I'm taking a shot. Hit the home run ball.
When you have a quarterback,
instead, you got a home run at the quarterback position.
Yeah. And he slipped and he gained one. Maybe two. Man, second down looks like about 8.
Not sure who was on the recovery there, Gary.
Couldn't tell. Oh, here we go. Pass.
Taking a shot. Got a man. What a beauty. Touchdown, Screaming Eagles.
Oh, my God.
And it's a runaway first half.
And we have a flag on the play, Jordy.
Number 16.
Flag
Alan
on the play.
McClain. Penalty flag flies. And the Screaming Eagles are flying this evening.
There is a flag of the play.
Waiting on the official ruling.
Yeah. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike against VC. Touchdown counts. It will be. I'm sure it's going to probably be enforced on the kickoff. Yeah. The penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Gotcha. Home for the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up, kick is through.
Kick is
and good.
Oh my God, Jordy. After that first drive, man, I didn't see this coming. Oh, Lordy. Now we're going to have the penalties going to be on the kickoff, so VC will probably kick off from about
that one right
20.
there could have been a could have been a penalty.
Yeah.
Whitecap went over and nipped it.
You're right. Wow, okay.
21-14. Union Parish leads Kinder.
Wow.
I got another one for you. Oak Grove fighting back. It's 21-20 in favor of Sterlington right now. One more update for you. Catholic of New Iberia up 17-0 on Newman.
Wow. This New Iberia, Calicut New Iberia team is was a very good team. We watched them in the Jamboree, and I'm going to tell you, we talked about them having a chance to make a run.
Yeah,
and
they're
it looks
for
like
real.
they're doing it. They're for real.
Absolutely for real this year.
Gary, if you're the Blue Jays, my friend, you get points here, you go make your adjustments at halftime.
Yes.
And my goodness, you back the kickoff up, and he kicks it to the 17. Blake Moran there on the return.
Trying to get some blocking.
Fighting for yardage, gonna be drugged down and
about the 37-yard line, 38.
About the 37-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 Blue Jays.
Actually 38, Jordy.
Got some work to do. Got to do it quick.
You're right, Jordy. I mean, we've said it a couple times. They've had some major turnovers in the last few drives, and you know they need to basically just calm down.
If you go to Hayden Lazard's Facebook page, you can find all the streams from around the state of Louisiana. Just go to Hayden Lazard's Facebook page. If you're looking for a certain game, just go to his Facebook page. And we got a penalty flag, Gary.
There's the flag on the play.
This one is coming back.
Holding. I'm not sure which number, but it was holding signified against the Blue Jays.
Hey, Jardy, the game that I'm keeping close tabs on for you, there's another score. Franklin Parish 22, Iowa 7 in the second quarter. Franklin Parish has scored 8.
Say that again.
Franklin Parish 22, Iowa 7 in the second quarter.
Gotcha.
That'll be a 10-yard penalty on the spot of the foul.
Plaquemine 14, Opelousas 8. For those wondering about that score.
1st and 18 for the Blue Jays from the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 18 after the penalty. Clock will run. Kane West looks at, fires one out into the flats and throws it over his intended receiver. And that's 8 that he threw it to. So good to see him come back in the game after that early scare.
Yeah. I think he just got kind of the wind knocked out of him. Hopefully that was it. But it looks like he's back on the field.
Cecilia 23, North DeSoto 13. LCA's leading 14-0. Thanks everyone for the scores in the chat for us. 2nd down and long. Fake the run. Throws it a deep pass to Moran, and Moran caught it. And the biggest play of the night for the Blue Jays, and they needed it.
That was the first time they took a shot.
First time they took a shot. You got to start taking a lot more of them.
Most definitely. You need to do that more, a lot more.
Kane West's throws as pretty as a deep ball we've seen this season. You gotta let him sling it.
Yep, most definitely, Jordy. I mean, there was nobody around him. That was a great pass.
That was a gain of 35 yards, guys.
Hand off to Summerlin. And he's fighting for yardage. Picks up about 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8, 3:25 to play game clock.
Yeah, Jordy. Man, running the ball side to side is going. VC's defense, they pursue well. They pursue very well.
Lazard, Lassard. Okay, there you go. L-E-L-A, one of the two. 2nd and 8. High snap over his head. Got a fall on it. And good job there from Kane West smothering that one.
Wow, Jordy.
And just when you get a little bit momentum back, a high snap sends them all the way back to the 45-yard line and 2:43. And it brings up 3rd down and long.
It'd be 3rd and about 30, Jordy.
Plaquemine leads Opelousas 21-8. And Lauraville leads Gina 27-6.
Whoa, go ahead, Lauraville.
3rd down and long. See if you can find Moran, O'Quinn, or Gratney somewhere deep down the field. And they're gonna have to burn a timeout. West does not like the play call. takes a timeout. VC comes off the field fired up. 2:07 to play here before halftime. We'll take a timeout with them, ladies and gentlemen. We'll step away. We'll give you scores at a halftime. So here comes one of our sponsors. UTL, player of the game sponsor, Whips Prints, custom apparel, and substrate designs. Owner, Kenneth Whip Beverly, is located in Crowley, Louisiana, with all your heat transfer and sublimation shirt design needs. You can follow him on Facebook or Instagram. Give him a call today at 337-581-6631. Tell Whip Under the Lights sent you on by. Back from the timeout. And a long third down, Gary.
You right, Jordy.
From the 45-yard line.
Two extra running backs in for protection here. Giving them time, throws one up to O'Quinn, overshoots his intended receiver, picked off! Number 3, Bezor!
And he's got a wall!
He's got a wall! Down the sideline goes Bezor, can he take it the distance?
Looks, oh my
still on his feet, and he takes himself down!
Down at the 10-yard line, Jordy. Oh my goodness!
And it's all Screaming Eagles this evening.
Oh, wow!
Offense, defense, special teams, the DNA for the #1 team ranked in the state of Louisiana.
You're right, Jordy. They don't have that ranking and that undefeated streak for nothing. That is, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's all I can say.
145, and with this offense here, you put them on the 10-yard line, Gary.
Oh, wow.
A recipe for success.
Yes, most definitely. 1st and 10.
1st and goal.
Actually, 1st and goal, ball at the 10-yard line.
Here we go. Goal's empty. Calls his own number. Breaks off a tackle, breaks off another one. We're going to have to check. We're going to have to check on the flag here. Let's see if the touchdown stands.
Flag on the play, Jordy. It's in the neighborhood of holding.
Might have wasted a firework there.
They may have.
Gary, what's he going for? His 4th?
Yes, sir. That's what it looks like.
He's got 3 on the ground and 1 through the air?
Yes.
Here's the call.
Personal foul. Chop block.
Okay. Touchdown will come off the board.
That's a 15-yard
penalty, and VC
Jordy.
will be penalized 15 all the way back to
the 25.
The 25-yard line.
15-yard penalty. Ball is going to be on the 25-yard line. That's 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 25. No shot for a first down the rest of the way.
Nope.
4 down territory. We got motion. Dortez calls his own number, following behind his blocks. Dortez lowers his hat. Gonna be tackled down.
Back at the
and another penalty flag flies. This one looks like could be unsportsmanlike conduct. I think one of the linemen there blocking behind the whistle, after the whistle.
I'm not. I don't know, Jordy. That might be on the defense. Can't see. I think they're discussing it. Yep.
Yes, it is against the defense. My goodness. What's the call here?
Dead ball. Let's see. Dead ball.
Personal foul. Against the defense.
Personal foul call against the Blue Jays. That'll bring the ball to about the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
.127 to play. They have it 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. And the clock will run.
There should be 1st down.
No. 2nd now.
And they changing it to first?
First down.
Dead ball, so second down.
Dead ball,
Yeah,
second
correction.
down.
Second and goal from the 5. Here comes the blitz. There goes Dortez. And he falls down at the 2-yard line.
About the 2, that'll be third down and goal for the Eagles.
VC's trying to put up 40 in the first half, Gary.
Wow, Jordy.
What a story.
That's amazing.
And they get the ball at halftime, coming out of halftime. Gonna let this one run all the way down. Try to make this the last possession of the first half. I think Coach Prejean is gonna burn a timeout when it gets under 10 seconds. That's good clock management here.
Right.
Takes a timeout, 20 seconds remaining. We'll take a timeout with them, ladies and gentlemen. A big score here, 34-6,
Wow.
my man. We thought it was gonna be a shootout, and VC's defense came to play.
You're right, Jordy. Man, that is amazing.
So we'll step away, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. You're watching quarterfinal football live on Under the Lights.
Gary Swallows Taekwondo Plus Tiger Rock Martial Arts, serving Opelousas and the surrounding area since 1988, with programs specially designed for all age groups. Tiger Cubs, 4 and 5-year-olds, juniors, 6 through 11-year-olds, teens, 12 to 15-year-olds, and all adults, 16 and above. Give us a call at 337-948-3433 so you can set up your first free trial class, meet all of our certified instructors, and take the first step towards joining our martial.
Third and goal from the 2-yard line. Screaming Eagles knocking on the doorsteps again. Gonna try to go wide. Shifty, untouched, touchdown, Screaming Eagles. And he's got 4 of them on the ground.
Ouch.
He's a special player.
That's 4 on the ground, Jordy, 1 in the air. Man, this is a special young man. All I can say is, oh my God.
Thank Dance Connection. Our halftime sponsor this evening, Jennifer Luque.
And here comes the extra point.
Director. Thank you for all that you do. Luke McLean back to kick the extra point.
Snap, hold, kick is up. Kick is good.
Kick is up and it is
15 seconds remains here before halftime, and then it's all Screaming Eagles. 41-6, your new score. Gary, stunned.
Stunned is not the word for it, Jordy. I mean, yes, I expected VC to be able to score, but I sure expected St. Edmunds to really be able to
Answer and punch for punch.
The first drive, I thought it was going to be, man, I thought it was going to well be a shootout. But, man, like you said, VC's defense came to play. And they've capitalized on turnovers.
You're right.
They've caused things to happen, and man, that's what a good football team does, and that's why they're the #1 ranked team in the state in their class.
Well, I'm sure they heard it all week. 2 good offenses, gonna be an offensive showdown. A lot of points, over 100 points combined. You think that defense took this one to heart? And his knee was down.
Yeah.
You think the defense took that one to heart?
Oh yeah, I surely think that they've been hearing all that and they took it to heart. And like I said, they just came to play, and it's like they came with a vengeance, and it's just been it's been amazing to see how crisp they are and how in unison they are. They're playing together as a team.
You look at Vermilion Catholic. They're coming out on the field. Secondary is playing deep. So they're going to try to not let anybody past them here. Loose coverage here. Keep everyone in front of you.
That's right.
Final 15 seconds here, and they're just going to hand this one off. Try to get it to halftime. And Summerlin breaks off a big run.
Yes,
Stiff arms the defender. And his best run of the evening.
You're right, Jordy. Best run of the evening. And they saw that they were playing soft, and they just,
ran
went
it back
right
underneath.
Yes, right up underneath.
10 for the Blue Jays.
Chains will move. 1st and 10, 6 seconds. Gary, I don't expect the Blue Jays just to bow down here. They're going to play hard all 4 quarters.
You're right, Jordy.
They're too well coached just to quit playing hard. First and 10, 6 seconds.
There it is again.
And Summerlin taken down, and that will take us to the end of the first half. And first half, all Vermilion Catholic when we got an injured Screaming Eagle down. Not a good sign there, Gary.
That's not a good sign at all, Jordy.
Prayers are with the young man at this time before we get to halftime. And he's going to get up, helped up. And a good sign to see there.
He's walking. Yeah.
So great sign to see there, Gary.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it's nothing major, just twinged it a little bit, but yeah, he's moving it pretty good. So like I said, hopefully it's nothing major.
St. Ed's, man, you gotta go make your corrections at halftime. Right. VC, basically you go in the locker room and just say finish.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. If ever you're VC, if you're St. Ed's, you just got to go in there and say,
shell shocked right now.
We got punched in the mouth. We got punched in the mouth, in the eye, and every other part of our body. You just need to come out and play for pride right now. Just come out and do your best.
You got a big senior class, Gary. Mm-hmm. It's never over until the final zero hits the board, so I expect them to come out and play a well better second half.
Right, and I agree with that. I mean, St. Ed's is too well coached football team to just roll over and die. They're going to come out with it and swing, and they're going to go after it. I feel that it's going to all come together for them.
If you're Vermilion Catholic, that's about as good of a first half as you can have this year.
Right. Like I said, after the first drive, I thought it was going to be a slugfest, and then you had basically VC wake up. And once they woke up, they just didn't stop going. I mean, between the defensive causing turnovers, one a pick six, man, it's just unbelievable how strong they came out. They came out with a vengeance.
Gary, we're going to step away. There's some halftime entertainment going on at this time.
Yes, sir.
So we'll be back with our sponsors. We'll be back with score updates from around the state of Louisiana. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Are you ready to take your school's fundraising game to the next level? Fundraising University, America's leading fundraising company for high school sports, is here to help. They raise more money in less time. With the least amount of interference in your program, their 7 to 10 day fundraisers, proven fundraising system, and unbeatable service led by expert fundraising coaches ensure your success. See why teams across the state are switching to Fundraising University. Visit fundraisingu.net today and get started. Give Mr. Stuart Miller a call at 318-278-9344 or shoot him an email at smiller@fundraisingu.net. Bork's Supermarket and Specialty Meats has been a Cajun tradition for over 70 years. Hot boudin, hot cracklings, plate lunches, and home of the original jalapeno sausage cheese bread. 2 locations at 581 Saison Avenue in Port Barre, Louisiana. Or try the Lafayette location at 3211 Johnson Street. They offer catering for wedding receptions, banquet parties, and company functions. The best Sunday barbecue around. They open 7 days a week in Port Barre, Tuesday through Sunday in Lafayette, Louisiana. Complete Turf Care has proudly been serving Louisiana since 2003. They are fully insured and licensed by the Louisiana Department of Agriculture and the State of Louisiana Licensing Board for contractors. They work closely with experts in the industry to help solve any problems that may occur in your turf. And they take pride in ensuring that your athletic field is the envy of all who visit your facility. Give owner Nick Semino a call today at 337-230-6427. Athletic field renovations, turf maintenance, irrigation, landscaping, and so much more. Tell them UTL sent you on by. Howard Pool Company, taking pride in every pool since 1973. Locally owned and operated, serving all of South Central Louisiana, specializing in new construction, genuine and vinyl liner swimming pools. Give Mr. Kyle Vidrine a call today at 337-942-7222. Locally owned and operated, the Crawfish House and Grill, the finest Cajun restaurant in Opelousas, Louisiana, located at 1214 South Union Street. They're open for lunch Sunday through Friday, 11 to 2, and dinner Tuesday through Saturday, 5 to 9 p.m. So if you're in town for lunch or dinner, pass by for some great Cajun seafood. Dine in or take it to go. They do accept reservations and also offer catering. Find them on Facebook or give them a call at 337-948-0049 or shoot them an email at crawfishhouseandgrill@yahoo.com.
Gary Swallow's Taekwondo Plus Tiger Rock Martial Arts, serving Opelousas and the surrounding area since 1988, with programs specially designed for all age groups. Tiger Cubs, 4 and 5-year-olds, juniors, 6 through 11-year-olds, teens, 12 to 15-year-olds, and all adults, 16 and above. Give us a call at 337-948-3433 so you can set up your first free trial class, meet all of our certified instructors, and take the first step towards joining our martial arts family. Taekwondo Plus Tiger Rock, teaching life skills and personal development, one student at a time.
Score updates from around the state of Louisiana. Logansport leads Franklin 14-0. Ouachita Christian leads Covington Christian 3-0 at halftime. Kentwood leads Southern Lab 30-14. General Trask leads Jeanerette 30-8. Whoa. Riverside Ascension Catholic tied at 14. And Haynesville leads Welsh 16-0. Calvary Baptist leads Episcopal 35-3. South Plaquemines leads Mangum 14-12. LCA leads Dunham 14-7. Catholic New Iberia leads Newman 24-0.
For real, baby.
Sterlington leads Oak Grove 36-26.
Hey, heavyweights going at it, punch for punch.
Laurelville leads Gina 14-12.
Hey, there you go.
Union Parish leads Kinder 28-14. Joel Sumner leads Bunkie 6-0. Estruma Madison Prep tied at 0. Leesville leads Booker T. Washington 36-6. St. James leads Pine 20-7. JFK and Shaw tied at 14. E.D. White leads Vanderbilt Catholic 17-6. Franklin Parish leads Iowa 22-7. Plaquemine leads Opelousas 21-8. John Curtis leads Turlings 10-3. Franklinton, Lakeshore tied at 20. Cecilia leads North DeSoto 36-13.
Whoa.
Edna Carr leads St. Thomas More 21-14.
Hey.
West Monroe Central Baton Rouge tied at 7. Archbishop Brummel Catholic of Baton Rouge tied at 0. Neville leads Chalmette 14-7. Ruston leads Southside 35-7. Alexandria leads Byrd 28-20. And Airline leads Destrehan 28-27. That is a look at scores from around the state of Louisiana, ladies and gentlemen. Back for the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 41-6 is your score. Vermilion Catholic has the lead, fixing to get the ball back.
Sorry, Alan.
Garrett. Time to go, my friend.
Let's go, buddy. I'm sorry, I'm a little late putting the headset on. Oh, man. Got that little wind going. Whew. Man. Okay, Jordy. Here we go. St. Ed's is going to kick off the ball first. VC will get the ball. Very important on this drive to see if...
I think the adjustments at halftime were simple. VC finish. Blue Jays, play for your seniors.
Play for your seniors, and you gotta basically put it together and, you know, play for pride. That's what you got to do, man. Got a lot of ball game left, but you know you got to play for it. You got to play.
Thank you so much for all that you do for us and helping our Eagles come out of their helmets.
Manny Reed's gonna tee it up.
Yep.
Usually we see a little sky kick. Dortez waits around the 35-yard line.
You don't want to kick it to him, Jordy. I'm sorry.
What is it counted for?
Woo,
five touchdowns in the first half?
5 touchdowns the first half, man. You can't ask for better than that, man. Run for 4, throw for 1, and the other touchdown was a pick 6.
He won't get a shot here. They're angling it towards the other sideline.
And the kick is...
And we're underway, third quarter. And he's going to set up VC with good field position.
Jordy, did you watch how they run with the ball? They run with both hands around the ball at all times. I mean, that is fundamental football.
Coach Brock Frazier, one of the best around, Gary.
Around, man.
Surrounds himself with a great staff. They do things the right way over here.
Right. Well, you know, I gotta give praise to both sidelines as far as coaching. Great coaches on both sidelines. But man, right now VC is just flexing some muscles.
VC trying to get back to the dome. They were there 2 years ago. They got a team that can get there. Jonathan Dortez off the left side. He's got some blocks. There goes Dortez again. Penalty flag flies, so this one probably coming back.
And he's subbed by a host of Blue Jays.
The blocking up front, though, Gary.
Yeah.
He can have the breakaway speed, but my man, they're opening up gaping holes.
It's like I don't know. Holding. And it'll be first down. 10-yard penalty, so it'll be first and 20. But man, it's like the outside is just there's no containment right there, man.
Right now they're just setting the edge.
Yep.
I got some first half stats for you from Mr. Dortez.
Go for it.
Okay, go for it, man.
He is 2 for 4, 56 yards and 1 passing touchdown. His rushing totals: 12 carries, 142 yards, 4 touchdowns.
My God.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
Happy quarterfinals.
You're right.
First and long from the 36-yard line. Just underway, third quarter. And he will drop back the pass here. Gonna take a shot to number 3. Gary!
Oh, he caught it!
He caught it!
Oh my God!
He was 2 for 4 coming into the second half, right? Now he's 3 for 5. And that was a beauty.
Jordy, he threw that ball. It looked like a rainbow coming up down right
Gary,
into his hands. Oh my God!
You load the box. That's what they can do to you. They can hit the big play over the top.
Amazing, amazing, man.
They go quick.
Gain of 36 on that play, guys.
36, and here comes Dortez kicking it outside. Makes a man miss, drug down from behind.
Gain.
Number 1's had a big night. Number 3's had a big night. Everybody from VC's had a big night.
Gain of about 5, Jordy. Wow, just amazing. And the defense was in position. They were in pretty good position. It's just it dropped in right out of the sky on that long pass. Amazing.
See if we got the stream still on. Alex. 2nd down and 5. Gonna have to run a little RPO here. Now he's gonna tuck it and run, and he'll be taken down there. Number 52 there on the stop for the Blue Jays.
That was 32, Jordy, and 56.
Clay Aguilar there on the stop.
We good?
Yes, sir. Lost the yard there. Brings up 3rd and 6 from the 23-yard line. And the call his own number here. And good defense that time by number 22, Waya Dubois. And it will bring up 4th down. I think this is the first 4th down of the evening for the Screaming Eagles.
I think so, Jordy. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. And with the way that they've been playing, and it's amazing. They're going to go for it.
Should be all of them, I'm holding. Dortez on 4th down, steps up in the pocket. Now he comes a runner. And there goes Johnny Football again. And he has the 1st down inside the goal line. And the Screaming Eagles are knocking on the doorsteps again.
Right at the 4-yard line, Jordy.
And that was a mess up.
That was not exactly right.
Somebody had happy fingers over there.
I guess. Oh, my gosh.
He set off a firework.
That was a little bit too soon.
1st and goal, Screaming Eagles. He's going to try to go for number 5, Gary.
That's what it's looking like, Jordy.
See if the tailback might get a carry here.
He may. I mean, he's in position.
Has he got a carry yet tonight?
I think once.
And here we go. He gets a carry, gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Screaming Eagles. Right on. Luke McLean. Hey, he wants in on the party.
No, he wanted to be a part of it too, Jordy. My goodness. Total domination by the Screaming Eagles tonight. You know, offense. Once their offense got going, it's just they weren't going to be stopped.
Extra point on. Got some scores from around the state going on at the bottom of your chat, ladies and gentlemen. Kick is up. No good.
No good. Looked like it slipped. I'm not sure what happened, but that sure didn't get any height on it.
8:53 to play here, 3rd quarter. Screaming Eagles now lead 47-6.
Okay, now what can the St. Ed's offense do? Can they just come back and you know, make this you know, a prideful game where they just continue to play?
Play for your seniors.
Play for your seniors, definitely. But
and this senior class is one of the bigger senior class in recent memory.
Right.
They've had a stellar career.
The Blue Jays have been one of the best teams we've watched all year. Scoring points and everything like that.
They run into the 1 seed tonight.
Yeah, they just need to come in and play. You know, play for their seniors and play for everything.
This kick stays in bounds, and it trickles out of bounds.
And that ball is out of bounds.
And it will be 1st and 10 Blue Jays. The crazy thing is, Gary, crazy thing is, watch both of these teams grow up in the program, these senior classes.
Oh, yes.
We started this back in 2019. Here we are in 2024. They were 8th graders when we started this platform.
Right,
and here we are watching 2 good football teams
play.
Great senior classes that we watched these last 4 years.
Yeah, playing in the quarterfinals. That's no easy task, Jordy, is to get to this point. Anytime you get to Turkey Week, it's a special week. But man, like you said, I think they just ran into the #1 team in the state.
Hand off to Summerlin for 5 yards.
40-yard line. Longlinay on the stop. For the Eagles, pick about 5 will be 2nd and 5 for the Blue Jays.
All right, 2nd and 5 for the Blue Jays from the 40-yard line, Jordy.
I think the only one you didn't get, Holden, was that Airline Destrehan one. And Kane West going to call his own number here. I thought he would get being more involved in this game plan.
Right.
He has not had as many carries that I expected.
Correct. It's going to be. It'll be 3rd down and 2. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Ball on the 43-yard line.
There goes Kane West again, lowers his hat. Gonna be about a yard short.
Tell you what, Jordy, this VC defense
you go for it
is
here.
stout. Oh, you definitely got to go for it. But, man, this VC defense, their defensive line in the trenches is just, that's some men.
And what do we know, Gary? On Wednesday night, we thought this one was going to break the scoreboard for points scored, and we're far from it.
Yeah, we're far from it, man. You know, but
fourth down, offense stays on the field. A battle in the trenches on this one. Kane West,
yes, he's got it.
Second effort, picks up a first down for the Blue Jays.
Needed 1, gained 2, Jordy.
And 10 for the Blue Jays from the 46-yard line. Don't forget to go to concession stand, ladies and gentlemen. Delicious hot chocolate and that boudin from Mayberry Specialty Meats.
All right, Jordy, it's going to be 1st and 10, ball at the 46-yard line.
Kane West waits on the snap. Hand off to Summerlin. Good blocking up front from the Blue Jays.
Good run there by Kane West, yes.
Yes, indeed, a good run indeed. Picked up 12. Chains will move.
Ball is going to be on the 43-yard line.
First down, Blue Jays.
First and 10 from the.
We got whistles. They got an injured Blue Jay on the other sideline, Gary.
Oh, he's not happy. Oh, something's hurting him.
Officials timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout with them. 5:39 to play. Third quarter, 47-6 your score. We'll step away. You're watching quarterfinal football live on Under the Lights. Here we go. He's going to walk off on his own power, Gary, so good sign to see there. Hopefully he gets back in the game real quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. He's in play 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. You got some guys with some confusion here up front.
I've just been informed, no more boudin. Sorry about that, folks.
Summerlin going to get the carry. Got some good blocks up front. Summerlin makes the guy miss. Still on his feet. Throws a defender down the sideline. There goes Summerlin. And he's gone. Touchdown Blue Jays.
There you go.
Gary, that's a senior. Running hard.
That's a young man playing for his,
playing for his brothers.
Team, for his brothers, his fellow seniors. Man, that is an awesome young man. He's been one of the backbones of this Blue Jay team all year. You knew he wasn't going to go down without a fight.
Guys, that was a 43-yard touchdown run by Mr. Summerlin.
Good run from Summerlin.
Most definitely, most definitely.
We've seen it all season long, Gary. He's ran behind his pads.
He knows how to basically run behind his blockers. He knows how to basically run off of his blockers, and that was just, once he got to the outside, he just turned on the jets and just smoked it to the end zone. Great job.
OHS and Jeopardy.
Uh-oh, that don't sound good.
So BJ setting up that 2-point conversion.
There goes swinging gate here on the 2-point conversion. And we got whistles. Timeout VC.
Well, we have that timeout. Thank our sponsors.
We'll take a timeout with them, folks. 5:08 to play here. Third quarter. We'll be right back.
Shout out to our
2-point conversion try coming.
Keeping all the spirit up tonight. Thank you.
Don't look like they're going back to the swinging gate, Gary.
Thank you all so much.
There goes the 2-point conversion.
All right, resume play. 5 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Kane West will take the direct snap here.
2-point conversion attempt.
Quarterback downhill.
That's what it's looking like, Jordy.
And he runs right into a buzzsaw. 2-point conversion, no good.
VC read that, man. They just were on him so fast he couldn't do anything with it. You know.
Your new score from Screaming Eagles Stadium with 5:08 to play third quarter. Screaming Eagles 47. Blue Jays 12. Here comes some scores from around the state of Louisiana. Logansport leads Franklin 21-0. Ouachita Christian leads Covington Christian 10-0.
Sorry about that.
General Trias leads Generette 30-8. Kentwood would meet up with VC if the score holds. 30-14 right now, Gary.
Wow.
Oof.
Yes.
Roos are rolling.
Yeah, Roos are going to be. They're going to be moving to the next level, it seems like.
Ascension Catholic leads Riverside 21-14. Haynesville leads Welsh 23-7. Calvary Baptist leads Episcopal 35-10. South Plaquemines leads Mangum 14-12. LCA leads Dunham 14-13. There's your kick. Short kick taken in. And take it down around the 42, 43-yard line.
Yeah.
More scores. Laurelville leads Gina 14-12. Union Parish leads Kinder 28-14. Catholic of New Iberia leads Newman 31-0.
Whoa.
Sterlington leads Oak Grove 36-26.
Whoa.
Bucky leads Jewel Sumner 14-6.
Whoa.
JFK and Shaw tied at 14. Madison Prep leads Estruma 7-6. Leesville leads Booker T. Washington 43-6. St. James leads Pine 26-7. More scores after this play call, Gary.
Yes, sir.
Dortez will go empty. That's scary. You get some guys out of the box, and Dortez does the rest. First down, Screaming Eagles.
Gain of about 13, Jordy.
And a penalty flag flies, Gary. Yeah, two exchanging.
Yeah.
Two guys exchanging from both sides. And we'll see if this is offsetting penalties.
I don't know.
And the New Orleans
officials, they have their hands full right now.
New Orleans Association calling the game this evening. See what the call is going to be here.
It looks like it's going to probably be offsetting, Jordy. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike. Yes.
And also under Maine Catholic.
It's going to be a first down, offset and penalties.
It was dead ball, so it was after the play.
All right, more scores for you. E.D. White leads Vanderbilt Catholic 17-12. Cecilia looks like they're rolling to the semifinals. They lead North Dakota 36-13.
Whoa.
Franklin Parish leads Iowa 28-13. Edna Carr leads St. Thomas More 28-14. Here comes Dortez off the left side.
Yep.
And taken down one of the few times tonight he's had negative yardage.
Right. He got a loss there, Jordy.
Plaquemine leads Opelousas 21-16.
Whoa, man.
Close. 21-16. John Curtis leads Turlings 17-3. And Franklinton leads the Lakeshore 27-20.
Whoa, man. They got some close ball games, Jordy.
Second and 11, Screaming Eagles. And Dortez going to roll to his right. Fires into the flat pass complete. And taken out of bounds. They want a flag. They won't get one.
Yeah.
Picked up 5. Gonna bring up 3rd down and 6. Central Baton Rouge leads West Monroe 21-7. Rummel Catholic of Baton Rouge still tied 0-0. Neville leads Chalmette 14-7. Ruston leads Southside 49-7. And Alexandria leads Byrd 28-20. And looks like the airline run might come to an end, boys. Destrehan leads Airline 48-27.
Whoa, man. Destrehan is a sleeping giant, man. You got to watch that team.
First down, Eagles.
So that is your look at scores from around the state of Louisiana.
First and 10 from the 30.
Chains will move 1st and 10. 3:35 to play here, Gary, on a cold, cold night. Semifinal football a week from now. The road to the Dome is heating up. We got to find us a game next week.
Yep, we're looking for it.
We got to start making some phone calls.
Start making some phone calls immediately. You're right.
Laurelville is winning 14-12. 1st and 10, handoff to the tailback.
Handoff to Luke McClain.
And I don't know how many more shots you want Dortez to take the rest of the way with the lead, Gary, knowing you got a big one next week.
You're right. You know, and you got less than 3 minutes left in the third, and you know, it basically just see how long before they start putting in some of the younger kids. You know, it's going to be, you know, you got to play for next week too.
Yeah. Waiting on the snap, goes empty. He's taken down.
Yeah.
For maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looks like he got back to the line. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
So 3rd and 9. Dortez drops back to pass, throws a double move, got a man wide open, caught, touchdown! How about a double move?
Oh my goodness.
Gary, he's accounted for 6 touchdowns tonight.
2 by air, 4 by feet, by running.
It's a runaway.
Oh my goodness.
It's a runaway for player of the game, guys.
There's no doubt in my mind. Jeez.
Luke McClain back to kick for the Eagles.
Extra point pending. Snap hole, kick is up and hits the crossbar. Doink.
No good.
1:54 remains, 3rd quarter. Your new score from Screaming Eagles Stadium.
Wow, Jordy.
VC 53, St. Ed's 12.
That was a 33-yard touchdown, guys. 33 yards.
Jordy,
All three phases.
His passes, I mean, you notice the trajectory of his passes, how they drop. They seem to just drop into a point, and the receivers just are wide open or right to that point every time. That's an amazing young man right there.
I got a couple of massive updates as far as scores go for you.
What we got?
Plaquemine 28, Opelousas 16 in the third quarter.
Oh.
So, and Lafayette Christian 22, Dunham 13. And I had one more for you.
Lafayette Christian's winning?
Yes, sir, they are. And South Plaquemine 28, Mangum 12 in the third quarter.
Oh, wow.
The Hurricanes are rolling through right now, it seems like. They keep it up. They're punching their ticket to the semis.
Yes, sir.
Enoch, what has been this season, what has been the most touchdowns scored accounted for by a single individual?
It might actually be D'Artes. Kane West against Sacred Heart might give him a run for his money, though.
How many he had that night?
I believe he had 6.
If he plays the fourth quarter.
If he plays the fourth quarter
tonight,
he's tied with him.
He's tied with him right now for our panel-wise.
Yes, for our panel.
We've streamed, 27 games this season?
I believe this is number 27, correct.
And we've had one person go for 6 touchdowns in the game accounted for.
Yep.
And it was Kane West. Right now, D'Artes tied with him.
Yes, sir.
One more would break the record for total touchdowns.
This year, yes.
This year, Gary?
Yep.
I say this year, it would break a record for all time.
All time, really?
Because in 6 years, we've never had somebody go for 7.
Yeah, true. Wow. Amazing. What a performance, by this young man. It just basically came out and said, hey, we're number 1 in the state, and we're going to show it. And that's what they're doing right now,
That's his jersey number.
That's it, number 1.
And one of the guys on the sideline looks like they're done for the night, Gary. I'm not sure what the number is. Taking a shot, one-on-one coverage, and then he overshoots his intended receiver. Seth O'Quinn has had a quiet night, Gary.
Yes.
We saw Seth O'Quinn emerge in that game we called earlier this year against Westminster.
Yes, most definitely.
Tonight, he's been quiet.
Yeah. Well, that has a lot to do with the defense. I mean, the defense is playing. Their scheme that they came out with for this game is executed to perfection. When you hold an explosive St. Ed Blue Jay team to 12 points so far, that's executing your defense.
Blitz off the edge. Summerlin going to get the carry here.
Summerlin takes along the left side.
Around the corner, look out.
Yeah, Summerlin running hard, picks up about 18 yards there.
Yeah, it's going to be
for a Blue Jay first down.
36, 37.
Tell you what, he's not slowing down. He's still giving it 100%. You can't say nothing, but how much respect you have for that young man. He's not gonna do it halfway. He's gonna give it his all.
First and 10. Final 35 seconds of the third quarter. And he's going to get another carry here. This time, front 7 there to greet him.
Yeah, it's going to be a loss of about 2 or 3. About two.
Second down and 12.
And that will take us to the end of the third quarter. Mr. Swallow VC starting to hold their 4s up, and it starts with the head man.
Yes, look at him right there.
Coach Brock Prejean. He's held up 4 many times in his time here at Vermilion Catholic. Gary, what a football coach.
Nothing but respect. Jordy, I can't tell you anything other than the fact that I have such respect for both of these coaches, these head coaches at VC and St. Ed's. Great friends of the program.
You know, it's a great time to thank them.
Yes, great time to thank them right now for everything that they've done for us at Under the Lights and everything that, you know, they do for their communities. I mean, they're pillars of their communities. They're leaders of these young men, and it's going to be amazing, you know, going forward. They have such a great base and such a great foundation, you know, and a bright future under these coaches.
Gary, I want to thank the head football coach from Vermilion Catholic, head football coach from St. Ed's.
Yes.
I want to thank the administration at Vermilion Catholic, the principal, the AD, everyone that was involved, the Booster Club, for allowing us to be here this evening. Gary, it takes both sides in the playoffs, and you got to get permission from both sides, and they were gracious enough to have us this evening. The score, the game did not live up to what we thought it would be, but we're still grateful to be here.
Oh, yeah, and you know what? These two teams are still playing hard. The seniors are playing for each other. I mean, look at this. You know, oh, man.
Yes, sir.
They're gunning for him, Jordy.
The trenches were won tonight by VC. And when you win the trenches,
you're right. And they're reading.
It's a formula for success.
Right. They're reading their keys so well right now. They're just firing to the ball, and that's what's the difference of the game right now, Jordy. Basically the defense has woken up on for Vermilion Catholic. They are just playing possessed right now.
Just underway, fourth quarter. Third down and long. Kane West looks, throws a middle screen. Pass is complete to Gradney. Gradney breaks off the first tackle and tackle down from behind, close to the 40-yard line, maybe at the 41. And we'll see if the offense stays on the field here for fourth down.
I'm sure it's looking like they are, Jordan.
6 for the Blue Jays.
They're going to go for it. Look at the cushion that they're giving their receivers, Jordy.
Well, it shows a lot of respect, too, Gary. You know these receivers can burn you over the top, and they blanket them all night, but they did not let them get behind them. Fires it out to the flats. Class compete to number 1 and rally to the football, leading the charge. Number 3, Jaron Bezard, and turnover on downs. And VC have the football, and you can start making plans for semifinal football right back here at Screaming Eagle Stadium next week, Gary.
That's the way it's looking. You know, looks like we don't know yet, but it looks like they're gonna play. Looks like Kentwood.
Yeah, Kentwood is winning 42-14. What a matchup that's gonna be.
Yeah.
Vermilion Catholic versus Kentwood next week.
Yeah.
The Kangaroos and the Screaming Eagles for a trip to go to the Dome.
That's gonna be amazing. I think Abbeville's gonna be rocking again. Screaming Eagle Stadium's gonna be on fire.
Ladies and gentlemen.
1st and 10 for the Screaming Eagles.
1st and 10 from the 40.
And we said he has a shot to break the record. Right now, he just hands it off.
I don't think he's going to run again unless they change him up.
And a penalty flag flies.
Yeah.
On the play on the far side.
And this is going to be against St. Ed's.
That's what it's looking like, Jordy.
Score update from Plaquemine. Plaquemine now leads Opelousas 28-22. We're headed to the fourth in that one.
28-22. Hey, don't sleep on Opelousas High School. They're still the champs till there's zeros on the clock.
Gary, I'm afraid a lot of champs might fall tonight, though.
There's a few that may.
There's 8 of them, all in jeopardy.
I got another big update for you. Vanderbilt Catholic 18, Edie White 17. That's in the fourth quarter.
Whoa.
Come on now.
Vanderbilt Catholic came back and took the lead in that game.
Quarterfinal football at its best.
Oh, and Iowa and Franklin Parish tied at 28.
Come on, Iowa. Reel it all the way back.
All the way back.
Here comes Dortez. He goes for number 7, Gary. And he's tripped down.
He's brought down at about the 18-yard line. Dubois on that tackle.
Tell you what, that's what I've noticed about this defense, this offense for VC. They get on their blocks and they don't stop till the whistle is blown. They're gonna stay on their blocks. They're very, very disciplined about that.
Gary, the next break we get, we'd like to announce the seniors for St. Ed's playing their final downs this evening.
Yes, that would be great.
VC playing clock management here. No reason to snap it until under 10 seconds.
Most definitely, most definitely.
Plaquemines threatening, Gary. And they scored.
Hand off to Longlene, runs it up the middle.
Longlene goes to about the 11-yard line.
Down to about the 11-yard line. And that'll be a first down.
First down.
Eagles.
Plaquemine, Cecilia next week.
That's what it may be.
Long way from home, but it's trending that way right now.
Big shootout right
Cecilia would get a relatively short road trip compared to the one that they're taking right now.
Yeah, you're right.
Either way, they're getting a short road trip next week.
Yeah.
First and 10, 7:50 to play, fourth quarter. Toils at the 11-yard line.
Play clock running down.
Dortez calls his own number. He's taken down to the 5-yard line. Could he go for 7?
He may do it, Jordy.
That'll be second and goal.
Second and 5 for the Screaming Eagles. Bleeding the game clock here and the play clock. Handoff to the tailback, new back into the backfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Screaming Eagles.
Wow, Jordy.
That was number 20. Getting his first carry of the game. Joe. Gary, I'm going to mess the last name up. Number 20.
Longlene.
There you go. One of the 3.
I tell you what, Jordy,
we've entered a running clock here.
That's what it looks like. Man, I tell you what, Jordy, it's unbelievable. The discipline.
This offense is pretty good, huh?
Yes, sir. First time I got to see them this year. And I tell you what, I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing so far.
They've cracked the 60 mark. Hey, Gary, they're going to have to ring that bell 60-plus times later on. Ring the bell, Gary.
Amazing, man. Amazing. Great tradition here at VC.
One of our champions from last year still fighting back. Sterlington up on Oak Grove, 36-33. Oak Grove scored a touchdown.
Oh, man.
That heavyweight fight is drawing near a close, and Oak Grove says, hey, we're still the champions. It's not done yet.
Yeah. That's what we're saying. We were talking about that earlier. How many champions will fall and how many new champions will we crown this year? That's an exciting, exciting way to look at it. But, man, I tell you what, the champions are fighting to the end.
There's the kick. Taking in around the 11-yard line.
Oh, he
got a couple blocks here. Taken down hard about the 30-yard line. Couple seniors to announce for the Blue Jays playing their final downs this evening. Bo Thomasy, number 2. Number 3, John Landry. Number 6, Ian Rotter. Number 7, Blake Moran. Number 8, Alex Ortego. Number 9, Marcus Gradney. Number 11, Seth O'Quinn. Number 14, Zane Zeinbreaker. Number 15, Kane West. Number 23, Coy Trohan. Number 26, Ryan Young. Handoff Summerlin. Summerlin breaking a couple tackles.
Oh, he's still going. Good run by Mr. Summerlin right there.
Yes, sir. Speaking of Mr. Summerlin, who's going to him next? Henry Summerlin, a senior. Number 32, J.P. Frugier. Number 56, Hayden Lesage. Number 58, John Michael Brown. Your senior class. For the Blue Jays, Mr. Swallow, what a stellar career it's been.
Stellar career. Great group of seniors, great leaders for this team. You know, anytime you make it to the semis, excuse me, to the quarters, there he goes.
Yes, sir. He's got a couple blocks. Oh, and takes a big lick.
Wow, man. Like I said, that's a real man right there. You know, talking about the seniors, Jordy, great group of leaders for this team. They've been prime examples of everything that
Final
they need.
score, Bunky beats Jules Sumner 14-12, guys.
Oh, yes.
Bunky's headed to the semifinals.
Good job for the Bunky Panthers, man.
Congratulations to Coach Jimmy Hillman. What a win, guys.
Played him tough, man.
Yeah.
How about LCA? Do we get Bunky LCA next week?
There's an opportunity there.
Game's tied 28-28 between Iowa and Franklin Parish, and Iowa has the ball late. They're still on the own side of the field, but they're going to try to start driving.
1st and 5 after the penalty. It's about to become a look at scores rest of the way, huh, Gary?
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm looking at.
Gary with a big time stiff arm.
Hey, he's letting them know I'm still here, Jordy.
My goodness, a penalty flag flies late. But Henry Summerlin with the stiff arm of the year.
That is one of the best running backs I've ever seen in this state there, Jordy. I'm telling you, he's one of the best running backs I've ever seen.
Gary.
Very good. He's good. I'm going to tell you that. That's one of the best running backs I've seen in the state this year.
Golly, Gary.
Yes, he runs straight down. It's great.
Personal foul against the Blue Jays. Will be a first down, but
they're 15 yards back. I don't know what happened. Couldn't tell.
And y'all car woke up.
In the car?
Yeah, they woke up.
Oh my gosh.
35-14.
Over. Who they playing, Jordy?
It's STM. It was 14-0 at one point, wasn't it, guys?
Yes, I think so.
Another final, defending champions still in it. Ruston 49, Southside 7. That's the final score.
Wow.
It's Big Ruston and it's still the champs.
Final 2 minutes from this one.
Tell you what, Jordy, this young man's running with his whole team on his back. This is amazing to see what he's doing right now.
About 6 on the play. That'll be 2nd down and 4. Ball is on the 17-yard line.
1:45 to play. And then we're going to put a bow on quarterfinal week and get ready for a big semifinal, Gary. We got to find us a game.
Yes, we got to work on that.
We may could just come right back here next week.
We might. Can't never tell.
Unless they don't like our broadcast.
Yes. Summerlin got it. Look on the outside.
Trying to cap off his senior year, and he will, Gary.
Touchdown, Mr. Summerlin. Very good run.
Trying to cap off his senior year, and that's the way to go out.
He was not going to be denied, Jordy. That is a young man that is carrying his ball club. And I'm going to tell you right now, like I said,
I like that.
One of the best ones.
I like that, Gary. You play into the final whistle. You play for your seniors.
That's it. And he said he was going to take his team on his back, and he was going to go for it. Congratulations to that young man.
Yep. And Kane West going to take his final snap of his career. And here it is. It's going to drop back the pass, slant over the middle, pass complete to another senior, to O'Quinn. And that will pretty much do it. I think they're going to line up at the 50. I don't think they have to kick this one off.
No, I think they're just running it, and they're going to be doing it.
And the celebration begins here from Screaming Eagle Stadium. Final score, the 1 seed, a team of destiny, has their eyes set on the Superdome. And Gary, they're 1 win away. And guess where they get the rules? Next week, right back here at Screaming Eagle Stadium. Tremendous game that's fixing to be.
Jordy, this is one, like I said, this is one of the best teams I've seen in a long time. It's a shame that one team has to win and one team has to lose. When you
you got two locals right here.
Locals right here.
See, we're not with either side, Gary. We're neutral parties. We're based out of Opelousas, Louisiana.
Right.
So it's great to see two locals make it to the quarterfinals and have an opportunity to come see this tonight.
You are right, and the thing about it is that, like I said, both of these teams have been such good friends to the program. We've covered them multiple times, and it's a shame that a team has to lose. St. Ed's, congratulations on a great season. Nothing but love to you guys. But you, like I said earlier, you came and you competed against the #1 team in the state, and they proved it tonight.
Gary, a great senior class ends their season tonight, and another great senior class sees another week. Gary, the game did not live up to the hype that it was surrounded by, but Vermilion Catholic looks every bit of advertised, and they look like they could be hosting a trophy in a couple weeks.
They're one of the best teams I've seen all around. They're not the biggest team in the world as far as numbers in there, but man, they are just so fundamentally sound. They are a good coach football team, as is St. Edmunds. But man, like I said, Vermilion Catholic just came and they flexed their muscles tonight.
Let's go scores from around the state, because I'm sure we got some good ones. Before we get on out of here, got to get on down to the field. You coming with stats right after this, Enoch? Got to get down to the field. Got to talk to the Victoria's head football coach, Gary. Got to talk to the player of the game. It ain't gonna be hard to announce that one tonight.
That one is perfect for that.
That one is going to be simple.
Right.
Your player of the game tonight, sponsored by Whips Prince, goes to #1, Jonathan Dortez, combined for 6 touchdowns this evening. 4 on the ground, 2 through the air. And Enoch's got his stats for you tonight. We'll get to him as soon as he's ready. You ready?
I got Mr. Dartez's stats right now. Mr. Dartez, he went 5 for 7. He went 5 for 7
through the air.
And he has a grand total of 130 yards through the air, 2 passing touchdowns. Rushing, 22 carries, 198 yards.
Oh, missed it by 2.
4 touchdowns, but he averaged out to 9 yards a carry.
Yeah, with that offensive line in front of him. Yeah, I agree.
22 carries, 198 yards. That leads to exactly 9 yards a carry for Mr. Dartez. Fantastic night for the quarterback. Fantastic night for who they call Johnny Football, and he gets to play one more week.
And now you see why I call him Johnny Football on the Wednesday night shows.
Hey, you're absolutely right. It's different when you see it in person, man. He is so elusive when he runs the ball. It's crazy how quickly he's able to change directions and just change his body as he's running it. Just fantastic runner, a fantastic quarterback.
And Gary, after they say this prayer here, you're going to see another special moment here from Screaming Eagle Stadium. They're going to ring the bell.
Yes. This is something that's a big tradition here at Vermilion Catholic. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's amazing. And it basically brings shivers through your spine whenever you see that. So look out. It's going to be special.
You love a good tradition.
Yes.
Anybody's got the Opelousas score? They're asking in the chat.
No, but I got Franklin Parish and Iowa. Iowa did score on that last drive. It is 35-28 in the fourth quarter. Iowa over Franklin Parish. But the Patriots are going to try and see if they can tie this game up. I believe that the Patriots took a timeout.
What about Franklinton and Lakeshore? The winner of that one gets the winner of that one. Man, we got a lot of great games to look at.
There
they go, Gary. Got to catch them. Ring the bell. You're headed to the semifinals. I got the play clock blocking the bell, but cool moment here.
41-34, Franklinton over Lakeshore right now. It's in the fourth quarter. They're still playing.
Mm-hmm.
Great traditions.
You're right, Jordy. And Jordy, look at the fan bases for these two schools. I mean,
sides.
Both sides. The fans are around supporting their players in victory and in defeat. That is so special and such a great thing that you see. You know, when it comes to supporting your team, win, lose, or draw, you're supposed to support them 100%. And this is what you see with two great, you know, football programs, two great coaching staffs, and, you know, some great players for both sides. It's a shame that someone has to lose in a game like this, but, you know, hey, like I said earlier, you know, the #1 team in the state is there for a reason, and they flex their muscles today. Congratulations on a great season for St. Ed's, but congratulations on continuing the season for the Vermilion Catholic Screaming Eagles.
Here's some scores from around the state of Louisiana, Gary, before I go downstairs.
All righty.
Logansport leads Franklin 28-6. Logansport rolling along to the semifinals.
Yes, sir.
VC, they looks like they're going to get Kentwood Roos coming into town next week. They win in 42-20. Washita Christian leads Covington Christian 24-14. Ascension Catholic leads Riverside 28-21. Haynesville leads Welsh 23-7. Final score, General Trask upsets Jeanerette 36-22. How good is that General Trask offense?
General Trask is tough.
Calvary Baptist leads Episcopal 52-10. South Plaquemines leads Mangum 35-12. So no road trip to Logansport next week, guys.
Nope. Nope.
Gina has taken the lead on Loreauville. They lead 19-14 in the fourth.
Oh, wow. Come back.
LCA leads Dunham 30-26, fourth quarter. You got that game up? Yep. I'm going to have to pull that LCA game up. Yep, pull that LCA one there. Catholic New Iberia leads Newman 31-0. Sterlington leads Oak Grove 36-33. Union Parish leads Kinder 42-14. Leesville leads Booker T. Washington 43-6. St. James leads Pine 26-7. Final score, Bunkie beats Jewel Sumner 14-12. Final score, Madison Prep beats Estruma 14-6. Final score, Archbishop Shaw beats John F. Kennedy 21-14.
Wow.
Edna Carr leads.
GFK won?
No. Shaw won 21-14.
Okay.
Edna Carr leads St. Thomas More 35-14. Vanderbilt Catholic leads E.D. White 18-17. Cecilia leads North Dakota 43-20. Plaquemine leads Opelousas 35-22. Franklinton leads Lakeshore 34-27. John Curtis leads Turlings 31-10. Iowa leads Franklin Parish 35-28. Catholic of Baton Rouge leads Rummel 7-0. Neville leads Chalmette 28-7. Alexandria leads Byrd 43-26. Destrehan leads Airline 55-34. Ruston beat Southside 49-7, and Central Baton Rouge beat West Monroe. That is a look at your scores from around the state of Louisiana.
Looking for that game. I can't seem to find the dollar stream. It's Dunham Laws, right?
Yes, sir. So just go click on it.
All right, just click on it.
So we'll get on downstairs. We're going to talk to the player of the game. We're going to talk to the Victorious head football coach. Gary, you got things from here?
Yes, sir. I think I can handle it.
How many rushing yards did Summerlin have?
198 yards on 22 carries.
We're talking about Summerlin.
Summerlin, yeah.
You take this, and I'm going to go down there.
I'll fill you in.
Whose phone I can use? Yours?
All right.
You going with him?
As soon as I tallied everything up, I will give you Mr. Henry Summerlin stats from St. Ed's.
Call his number.
Senior player there.
We're talking about Summerlin.
Summerlin, yeah.
Yep. All right.
Go ahead, call right now. Here.
Tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the best games. Great support from St. Ed's and great support for Vermilion Catholic. Great group right here for both teams, and you see it right there. The families of the teams are.
Gary, you can hear him?
Yeah, I got you. The families of both teams are with their players, and it's just amazing to see how, a great camaraderie they have at both teams. So congratulations to everyone. Okay, and Mr. Taylor is going to be going to the field, and he is going to talk to the Victorious head football coach and the player of the game, and he's going to be talking in a few minutes with them. One of the most important things I can tell you is that, we had such a great game, and we were talking about Mr. Summerlin's stats. What do we got, Mr. Brogy? Go ahead and talk to him about that.
So, Mr. Henry Summerlin for the St. Edmunds Fighting Blue Jays, he had 24 carries for 209 yards in this game, and he also had 2 touchdowns on the night. So, impressive senior. I've seen him. This is the 3rd time I've seen him play this year.
Gary, you got me?
Gotcha.
We got you, Jordy.
One of the most important things you can say about St. Ed's seniors is that they've played together and they've come together as a group, and they brought their team to the semifinals. So all I can say is
quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals, and VC they ran into a great VC ball club, and like I said, VC's heading to the semis.
Hey, Jardy, if you can hear me, big update from the Dunham LCA game. Dunham just caught a tip pass for an interception on LCA. They have the ball now.
Oh, what's the score?
The score is LCA 30, Dunham 27. It's a 3-point game.
3-point game. Look out.
Looks like it's about halfway through the 4th. I'm waiting for the ticker to come back on. But hopefully by the time you're done with the interviews, Jordy, we might have a final score for it. So
yeah, I got to follow Jordy where he went.
Let's see where he is.
I'm at the 10-yard line.
So at the 10-yard line. He's right over there, Gary.
I see you, Mr. Taylor.
Oh, and Dunham just scored a touchdown. They just scored. Deep pass, first play.
Oh, man.
Dunham now took a 3-point lead, and high drama in Baton Rouge. Yes, deep pass, beat the he was covered pretty well, but he was able to make that catch and run into the end zone. So, oh man, things are gonna get exciting. If Dunham wins this game, they're gonna host the Bunkie in the semifinals.
But guess what? Sitting here with Victorious. Player of the game honors tonight. Number 1, Jonathan Dortez. Congratulations on that. I'm gonna let the alum present you this award at this time.
Appreciate it, bro.
About the night you've had combined for 6 total touchdowns. Let's speak of the entire team effort tonight. You guys come in, 60 big ones on the scoreboard, but this offense has been really good all season. Our first time to see it in person, and you guys put on the show.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to our defense for making the stops so that our offense could be on the field a lot. But, talking about offense, I think this week was the most focused we were during practice and everything. So I was really confident coming into this game, and I think everyone was. And I think it really showed on the scoreboard.
Yeah. Talk about the defense real quick. The talk of the town all week around the state of Louisiana, these 2 offenses are going to put up points. They're going to break the scoreboard, this and that. And it seems like you guys took this one personal, and the defense came out, played with their hairs on fire tonight.
Yeah, I mean, like, when you look at the last week and they put up 87, as a defense, you kind of feel disrespected thinking that they're going to put up points like that against you. So that was basically the talk for our defensive team the whole time. was that they think that they're better than us, offensively, that they can score on us anytime. So, it was really a challenge on our defense. Shout out to them. They got a very good offense. But, I mean, our defense, they did very good. They played lights out, honestly.
Absolutely. And both sides of the line of scrimmage, it seems like it was dominated from the Screaming Eagles, offensive line, defensive line. Week in and week out, you see it on up close and personal, but tonight they really set the tone of the game early.
Yeah, I mean, our offensive line, shout out Coach Brody. I mean, we're not even the biggest at all. I think they probably were 100 pounds heavier than all of us, But, we really just locked in into what he taught us this week and basically throughout the 4 years. So, those things, you can be the biggest, but, no technique or anything, we're going to be pushing all around.
And I'm sure back to work tomorrow, job's not done. You get the Kangaroos over here next week. This is going to be a great environment. This senior class not done yet, right?
Yes, sir. Not done.
And what a tremendous game it was. What a great football team you have. And, hey, I'm rooting for you all the rest of the way, my friend.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Player of the game honors. Johnny Football, ladies and gentlemen. Wave to everybody back upstairs. And the VC alum.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Gary, got that?
Got it, Woody. Great interview, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if I can track down the head football coach.
All right. I got a few final updates we'll give you while he's looking for the head coach. Pull him up. Logansport over Franklin, 35-6. That's a final, Mr.
That's
Gary.
a final. All right, yes. Logansport.
Logansport looks like they're going to be.
Whenever you have time.
Looks like they're going to be on the road to South Plaquemines. Talk about a long road trip, Mr. Gary.
Get where you can see it, Gary.
All right. Did you find the head coach?
Yeah, you got him.
Okay. All right,
Jordan.
You're good.
Get where I can see you, buddy.
I'm back at the 10-yard line.
Got you, man.
We got you.
Go ahead. Right there where you at.
Sitting here with victorious head football coach, Coach Brock Frazion. Coach, what a night in Abbeville. The Screaming Eagles flew high tonight, all 3 phases. Get out of here, quarterfinal week, and I'm sure it feels really good right now. What's the emotions right now? You going to play semifinal football here next week?
Just, as simple as it is, just proud. Proud of the way the kids prepared. Proud of our coaching staff, obviously, for preparing them for what they were going to see, and we seem to have a lot of the answers to the test tonight. Coach Shiver and them have had a tremendous year, man. To say this wasn't a stressful week would be a lie. I mean, they presented a ton of challenges, and some of them run so hard. Kane throws such a pretty ball. We were able to exploit a few turnovers early on, and guys started pouring it on. But I'm just super proud of them.
Yeah, Coach. The headlines all week was the offense. Both offenses are going to break the scoreboard. Seems like your defense had a chip on the shoulder tonight, and they played outstanding. What can you speak about that group?
Yeah, kind of middle of the week, Ashton Beller hit text and said, Coach, every time there's a newspaper article that talks about how much an offense is going to score on VC, we've tended to find a way. And he's right. When you look back at it, these kids embrace those kind of challenges. They don't back away from them. And boy, did they show it.
Coach, what a career it has been for number 1, Jonathan Dortez tonight, combined for 6 total touchdowns. But you've seen this a long time. It's a lot of downs here. And for us that's on the outside to get to see it first up close and personal, what a phenomenal football player he is.
You run out of superlatives. For 4 years, people have been asking me about him, and I'm running out of good things to say. He's the best I've ever worked with. That's just the reality. Best athlete I've ever been on a football field with, and I've seen some good ones. But his competitive nature, his ability to make plays is truly remarkable. But the thing that a lot of people don't get to see is how much he loves his teammates, how much they love him. I mean, those guys will put it all on the line for each other, and they know he's doing it on every play, and it's infectious. So, I'm glad we get to see him play again next week.
Coach, next week, Kangaroos are coming in town. It's going to be a great environment again, and this place is special. We come here first time in 2 years, and what a treat it was. Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, man, I love you guys. I appreciate it.
Coach, go celebrate with your team. I'm sure it's back to work tonight or even bright and early in the morning.
Absolutely.
Thank you for everything. Congratulations on the win. Thank to everyone that's still watching at this time. Still watching. A lot of great fans for watching tonight. So thank you. That could not be here.
Appreciate you guys.
Sending you guys back upstairs at this time.
Okay, that was Jordan Taylor with the player of the game and the successful head football coach for the VC Screaming Eagles. Enoch, can't say more about this VC team and this St. Ed's teams. They're two great programs, but man, it just like VC came out with a vengeance today, and they really put forward the effort, and they're moving on.
Yes. They put their best foot forward in this game, and they were really able to snuff out St. Ed's defense fairly easily. They were able to find the weak spots. D'Artes was able to take full advantage of it, and the game in the second quarter it got out of hand. It was close in the first, but in the second quarter, Vermilion Catholic was really able to kind of expose those weaknesses and was able to turn them all into touchdown drives. And it seemed like St. Ed's might have had a good game plan, at least for the first quarter. They took almost 9 minutes off of the clock on that first drive. Maybe if things could have worked out a little differently, maybe the keep away game could have been something that could have been a little more successful. But in the end, Vermilion Catholic's offense was just way too much tonight, and the Screaming Eagles will be hosting a playoff game. It looks like they're going to be hosting the Kentwood Kangaroos.
Right, and going back to that, you saw St. Ed's take the ball 9 minutes down the field and score a touchdown, and in one play,
goes the other way.
Goes the other way in one play.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he takes it to the house.
Yeah.
That, I think, basically set the tone of the game offensively for VC.
Yes.
I mean, it was just unbelievable to watch them. And unfortunately, St. Ed's just could not keep up with the powerhouse of VC's offense. And, I love, as well as I do, Jordan, we all love St. Ed's and what they've done this year.
Oh, they've been fantastic. They were really, really right. They treated us very, very well the two times we went to St. Ed's to cover St. Ed's games. They put on a great show. They were able to show their potent offense, and they have a pretty darn good defense too. But it's just one of those. Sometimes it's just not your night. Sometimes it happens to the point where you run into the #1 team in the state in Division 4 Select.
Yes.
And the Vermilion Catholic Screaming Eagles, they proved why they're #1.
Right.
And they're going to be rolling on in the semifinals with a vengeance and with a way to get and with a clear path into the dome.
Well, we're going to kind of call it a night, and we're going to get ready for our recap. So all I got to say is, congratulations to the Vermilion Catholic Screaming Eagles for moving on. They're going to be taking on the Kentwood Kangaroos, it looks like.
Yep.
And they're going to be hosting right here. So on behalf of myself, Jordan Taylor, and Enoch Brogy, and Holden Lee, right there, we want to say good night. Thank you, guys, and God bless you all. Hope you had a great holiday, and we'll see you next time, and hopefully see you at the recap show. God bless you. God bless everyone, and God bless UTL. Thank you, sir.
Good night,
and
everybody.
We're going to call it a night. Good night.